All right, wanted to do a quick in-service on the new e-bikes that we picked up. First off, we've got two different size bikes in two different colors. The black and red bike is going to be our small to medium bike. The pink one is going to be more the medium to large bike. So depending upon whatever crew you have that day, you'll want to kind of lean towards one of those bikes or the other. They do have adjustable seats, so you can flip this lever, move the seat up and down to get your kind of seat adjustment there. We also have two different helmets that we're going to be keeping with them. One of them's kind of a more small medium, the other one's more of a medium large as well. So depending upon your crew, you guys can kind of sort out how best to utilize the two bikes. You can see right now I do have them plugged in to the chargers, and you can see that it does indicate it's charging. So anytime it's charging, you'll be able to kind of see that's indicating that it's charging there. I'm going to go ahead and unplug a bike here. This plug only goes in one orientation, so basically just spin it until you figure out which way it goes. You can't put it in wrong. So that's the plug there. I'm going to go ahead and pull out a bike here and go through some of the different features. First off, we've got some mud guards. We've got a tail rack on here as well. Let's talk a little bit about some of the other things. We put a light on the front here. It's basically just kind of squeeze to turn it on. Squeeze kind of long time to turn it off. It's also got some different flash features and things like that if you mess with that. Some of the other things that we've added to the bike, it does have a bell to get around people. This right here is a strap for your right side pant leg. The first time we went out and rode it, it kind of ripped up my pants. We figured out that that's an issue. So you've got a strap here that you can Velcro around your pants. You do have a bike pump on here in case you have a flat situation. We're keeping an empty water bottle on here as well, so make sure you remember to fill that up before you head off on the trail and return that clean to the bike. We're keeping a bike lock on here as well. This is a key style lock. In this tail pouch right here is where you will find the key for that lock. So that's right here. You can read the SOP, but basically if you were to have to leave it on scene and tie it to a tree, you can do that. The other things that are in this pouch here is you've got a spare tube, you've got a patch kit, there's some tire levers, and there's also a multi-tool that has most of the wrenches and things you might need to work on the bike, including a chain breaker as well. Let's go through the electronics real quickly on the bike. So there's a series of buttons over here. The first one you need to know is on the very top right here is the on button. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that on, and you'll see it kind of lights up to indicate it's on. The other thing you'll see is the display should turn on. And there you go. Cool. So the display is starting to kind of activate there as well. All right. What you've got here is right now there is kind of nothing showing under the power assist. So this is an e-bike. If you were to ride it right now with nothing in these bars, it's just going to ride like a 10-speed bicycle. Here you've got a plus and minus button. If I hit plus, what you'll see is this is going to turn green, okay? And that's going to be the lowest power setting. So you can see that indicated on the screen. It's got 4 different power settings. So that's how much it assists. So that becomes blue on the second power setting, purple on the third power setting, red on the most power assist you can get. So depending upon how much assistance you want it to give you, that's going to be how you're going to adjust that. You can obviously go all the way back down to 0 if you wanted to go back to just pedaling like a bicycle. That power assist will only give you an assistance while you're pedaling. So anytime you stop pedaling, you will get 0 assistance from the bike. It'll only give you assistance up to 20 miles an hour. Once the bike exceeds 20 miles an hour, it will not continue to give you additional power past that point. Other buttons that we have on here. So these arrow buttons or this little kind of square button will basically cycle between different features on the screen. So right here, that shows the time, that shows the distance traveled, that shows how long you've been riding. That's the range left. You can see we've got a battery percentage indicator up here. I've already taken this over the Rutabaga Trail. In that time, I only used up about 25% of the battery. I still had 75% showing after an entire run of the Rutabaga Trail, so it should have plenty. Average speed, all that kind of stuff. So we probably won't need to use these 3 buttons very often unless you really want to look at some of those different features. The other feature that's really nice is a walk assist. So if you have to get off and walk on any portion of the trail, if you hold down this lower button that looks like it has a little man walking on it, so the minus button, while walking with it, you'll actually notice, I'm gonna hold it down. Let's see here. Okay, if you notice the pedals are spinning right now, and it's actually pushing itself. If I try to hold it back, you can see it tries to pop a wheelie. So it's actually will motor itself up through challenges, which is beneficial when you're having to push this bike, which is basically a 50-pound bike through challenging terrain. I think that's about it for most of the features on the bike. Feel free to let us know if you have any questions. I guess one more thing, you obviously have brakes here, so front brake's gonna be on your left, rear brake on the right. You've got a derailleur on this side, so you've got a 10-speed rear gear set, and then it's a single-speed front gear set on there. So 10 total gears as an option, all controlled through this railer on the right side. Okay, I think that's about it. Thanks.